What's up, guys? Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Safe travels if you are traveling. I'm visiting my niece and nephew. I got a turkey bowl game I'm playing in today, so trying to schedule these out accordingly. But so I think it's important to note that during these bear market cycles, these rough times, there are going to be some projects that do not make it. Okay, they're just simply not meant to last the long run, and this is apparent on this project Ardana that was launching on Cardano. And so I want to take you guys through kind of what's going on, what's happening. This came as a shock to me this morning to see this. So it's a stablecoin ecosystem that suddenly halted development. So what they were building was a stablecoin platform and a decentralized exchange called DanaSwap. Okay, hopefully I pronounced that right. So they made a tweet today, and what they came out and said was development on Cardano has been difficult with a lot of the funding going through tooling, infrastructure, and security. This, alongside the uncertainty around development completion, has led to the best course of action being halting development of DUSD. Now, obviously, there's a lot of people that are not happy, right? They do have a coin, just like pretty much everything else, and we can obviously see what happened with the coin upon this announcement. This is definitely disappointing to hear, right? But you got to remember, these sorts of things are going to happen. And with the new announcements by Cardano, the long-term viability of this project may just not be feasible, right? They may not have been meant to make the long run. Once Cardano announced that they were doing their own stablecoin development, between JED and USDA and all these sorts of things, it just for some projects it's just not going to make sense to continue, right? Because then you're competing directly with Cardano. Now that isn't necessarily the case here, but you can kind of see some sort of overlap, right? Some sort of overlap between the two. Now this is definitely, again, disappointing to hear, but keep in mind this may not this may not be the last of these things that we hear about as we continue to move forward through this bear market cycle. Times are rough. Okay, we still may be in for more downside in the market. I want to make you guys aware of that, right? This is not a fun video, not a doom and gloom video. That's just that's not what I do. I'm positive about the market for the future. I'm positive about the future of Cardano. But I just want to make you guys realize that these sorts of things, this may not be the last one that we hear about. Okay, it's the first one that I've heard about recently on Cardano, but it may not be the last one we hear about on Cardano. That again doesn't necessarily mean that anything is wrong with Cardano. It just means that some of these smaller projects that are working on just don't have either that great of a business model, or they may get outpaced by something else or beat to market. Now that being said, Cardano is doing all right now. We still have a little bit of a bearish trend going on. It has flipped a little more to the upside over the last few days. I did expect some sort of recovery to happen, but for the most part, I think until we get into December, we're probably going to do just mostly sideways trading, right? That's probably where we're going to be at. There's nothing exciting. Cardano kind of blew its wad when it announced all these things at once. Excuse me, right? We had the announcement of Midnight, Dust Token, USDA. Then they came out and said, oh yeah, JED's going to be January of 2023. All these things came out right on top of each other. So unfortunately, we didn't get this nice spacing out of news over the next month or so as we led into that launch. But what can you do, right? We do still have some stuff coming up in December that could bode positively for Cardano and crypto. We have CPI report, we have the FOMC meeting, so hopefully those go well. Hopefully we get some positive feedback there and maybe start to move to the upside. But that's all I really got for you guys in this one. But appreciate you guys stopping in, checking out the video. If you haven't already, sorry, I got something in my throat. I'm gonna cut it short here, but make sure you guys show your support, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell. You can stay updated anytime there's new content here on the channel. Hope you guys have a great day. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope to catch you in the next one.